Welcome to another Moment in Time with Taylor. If you're new to this channel, you can check out more about me and my business at femyoga.com. Hey Brandon. And this is the Key Poses of Yoga, which was got for me by one of my top sponsors, Sarah, and her username on here is One Yoda. So I definitely recommend giving her a follow. And these are the 4 poses we're going to be working on today, the twists. We have the seated twist, Marichyasana 1, and Marichyasana 3, and Ardha Matsyendrasana. They say Ardha Matsyendrasana, which means half Lord of the Fishes, but this is full Lord of the Fishes pose. So we're just going to call it Matsyendrasana. Hey Alex, hey Owen. Alex, you were the first comment to this broadcast. Congratulations. So here's our first pose, seated twist. This twist can be used as a preparation pose or to gently release tightness that may accumulate from back bends or forward bends. Hey Selena, hey, I meant to give you a follow last night and I don't think I did. Here we go. All right, I just followed you. Oops. What do you win? You win yoga. Synergizing and activating. The erector spinae and the quadratus lumborum lift the torso, slightly arching the back. The latissimus dorsi, posterior deltoid, and triceps work in concert with the abdominals to turn the trunk. To turn the body to the same side, the biceps, upper pectoralis, and anterior deltoids work together to turn the trunk. The gluteus maximus on the side away from the twist turns the hip outward. The oblique abdominals complete the twist. So let's do it, shall we? Oops, what do we got going on? Hi. All right. How's that angle? Seems good. Cool. All right, so this one's really easy. This is a beginner's pose. We don't even really need to warm up because this is one of the warm-ups. So you're just gonna come seated, legs crossed. Now, if your legs crossed isn't comfortable for you, that's okay. You can also either do just one ankle in front. So instead of crossing them, you can just set one in front. And then if you're doing that, this is called Burmese pose. So you wanna pull your knees apart from each other as much as you're comfortable. And that might help you sit up a little bit more tall. When I found this pose, this became like my favorite meditation pose ever. So definitely feel free to do this. Yesterday I showed the yoga blocks and how the yoga blocks can help support your knees. So feel free to support your knees with pillows, blankets, blocks as much as you need to. And you can also do this position sitting in a chair. So if you just have your legs forward off the chair, just make sure that your feet are nice and rooted into the ground, nice and balanced through both feet. And then another option would be to bring your feet together, the soles of the feet together, if that's more comfortable for you. Or you can even do this with the legs out straight in front. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. Want to help? Let's see if Mr. Cat would like to help us. This is Jack. Hi. He smells my feet. He gets his butt scratched. What's up? He's afraid of the yoga book. He's stepping on it. He's afraid of it. Can you see him? He's afraid of the yoga book. Are you afraid? Oh, I'm going to miss those comments. I forgot to put egg drop up. Kitty wants to do yoga. I think you're right. Big Kitty. Yeah, he is. Hey, Sarah, we're using your book again here. Let me just let Jack outside. Jack was just here. Go ahead. Go get the bird. He's chasing a bird. All right. So let me actually get egg drop going here. Hey, thanks for the super hearts, girl. There she is, One Yoda. She's the one who got me this book, and she is one of our biggest supporters. She is a monthly platinum level sponsor, and she has set the record for the most super hearts ever sent. And I hit 1 million super hearts yesterday. A big, big part thanks to her and all of these amazing sparkles. Hey, Dee, how are you today? In the computer, Dora. Yay! Hey Helen, how are you today? We're working on the twists. So I'm about to teach the seated twist pose. I'm just getting my computer ready so I don't miss comments. Hey Bubba! My cat, Jack, is afraid of the book, Sarah. He smelled it and he was like, he put his foot on it, and then he ran away. Who plays guitar? My husband. Mr. Perfect, we call him. Okay, let me refresh my egg drop. Just okay, Helen? Well, this twist that we're going to be doing, it helps to massage the digestive system, and it helps to massage all the parts of the spine. So we're going to be twisting the spine on its axis. Oh, Bubba, you're part of this now too? Mr. Perfect and Flash are two different people, I promise. Let's see. Okay, now I have egg drop going. Oh, you have a good day too, MMT. I hope to see you back soon. And this is also going to massage the discs between your vertebrae, which helps them to actually prevent degenerative disc disease, because as we move them, they're cartilage, and it helps the blood flow to increase to the area as we massage them and move them in different areas. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Hello, Go Colby, how are ya? And I will be catching those comments as soon as I get up and come back over to you, all right? So you're gonna find that comfortable seated posture. You're gonna take a deep breath in, nice and tall. And exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left hand across the front of your body. Right hand comes behind. Let me turn the other way so you can see my hands. And same thing like we talked about yesterday with the seated postures. You can grab one hip at a time and pull it back and out. Grab the other one, back and out. Roll those shoulders down and back. And you want to keep your shoulders down away from your ears, even as we do this. So inhale. And then as we exhale, we twist. So you can see that I'm not leaning back onto my hand, okay? So check with yourself. See, am I leaning onto my hand, or am I holding myself upright, and I'm just using my hand there to help twist my right shoulder back, open up the chest, engage the part of your rhomboids to pull your shoulder blade toward your spine. And then keep this shoulder down and back, just using it on the right leg to help twist. It doesn't have to be on the knee. It could be on the thigh. Even if it doesn't come across, you can even put it on the left hand and just kind of gently press. We'll take one more breath here. And inhale, back center. Exhale, twist to the left. Gently turning your head to look over the left shoulder. And sometimes I even wrap my hand, I put the back of my left hand on my back, and I wrap it around my hip to twist me. But remember, I've been doing yoga for years, so if you can't do that, that's fine. That's normal. You just start where you're at today. We'll take one more breath. And inhale, back center. Now what you're going to want to do, if you have your legs crossed like I did, you are going to want to cross them the opposite way and do another one on both sides. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Oh yeah, let's do the same thing here. One more breath. Inhale, center. Keep yourself nice and long on every inhale. And then exhale, twist that air out of the lungs. One more breath. And inhale, center. Roll those shoulders back and down. We'll bring left ear towards left shoulder, keeping both shoulders down. Inhale, back center. And exhale, right ear towards right shoulder, keep both shoulders down. Thank you for the super heart, Sarah. And inhale, back center. Exhale, turn over the right shoulder. I see those sparkles. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist to left. If you just got here, make sure you follow One Yoda. She is our top super heart contributor, and she also gave us this book. Inhale, back center. Good. I'm going to catch up with comments, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next posture. I am happily married, so please keep those comments inside of your head. Otherwise, you will end up getting blocked. Because your own, right? Oh, yeah, no, he said enough stuff to be already gone. Oh, you almost got me. I'm going to block him, Helen. I just saw that. She's like, block him. Boom. That book is going to transform you to a yogi clinician or a doctor, a yodoc. Okay, Dee, that sounds good to me. Hey, thanks for inviting, Claudia. I'm doing good, Colby. How are you? Oh, you watch my replays? Thank you, Dee. Yeah, I know. It's probably really late for you a lot of the times. All right. Non parle français. Is that how you even say it? I don't even know if that's how you say it. Okay, let's go to the next pose here. What's a shame? Okay, so here's Marichyasana 3. That's interesting that we're doing this one first, but whatever. Marichyasana 3 is a twist that involves the upper body turning out and the lower body turning in. This means that muscles with a rotatory, how do you say that word? Component can be put to further use in order to deepen and refine the pose. For example, contracting the deep muscles that turn the thigh bone out on the bent leg side can refine the twist. These include the external rotators of the hip and the gluteus maximus. Synergizing and activating. The posterior deltoids extend the shoulders back away from the body, stretching the anterior deltoids. The triceps work to extend the elbows away from the body. The lower trapezius draws the shoulders away from the neck. The middle trapezius works with the rhomboid muscles joining the shoulder blade and the spine to draw the shoulders back toward the midline, opening the chest. The pectoralis minor lifts the lower rib cage. The oblique abdominals activate to increase the twist of the torso. The psoas and pectineus flex the bent leg at the hip. Hey, Hannah. Oh, thanks for the super hearts, Claudia. You're a beautiful person. Oh, this is a little bit glary here. There we go. The gluteus medius and tensor fascia lata turn the thigh bone inward. Both of these muscles move the hip away from the center line, abducting it. This action presses the outer part of the knee against the arm, deepening the turn. The hamstrings on the outer side of the bent knee activate to rotate the hip. The quadriceps of the extended leg straighten the knee, and the tibialis anterior muscle bends the foot toward the shin. The peroneus longus and brevis avert the ankle and turn the foot slightly outward, opening the sole of the foot. I love it when I flip it around. You can see my blue iPhone in the reflection. All right, so let's do our Marichyasana 3 pose. Can you see the book? No. Okay, good. So I'll do this one sideways, straightening both legs. We'll find our staff pose first. Let's take 5 breaths here. We taught this pose yesterday. If you're not sure, you can watch the replay from yesterday. Hug the elbows into the sides, nice and tall. 3 more breaths. Last breath. Good, now we're going to bend the right knee. We're going to leave it on this side, all right? We're going to try, if you can't do this, that's okay. We're going to try to twist to the right, bringing the left elbow inside of the right knee, and bring the right hand behind. Maybe you can wrap around your leg, reaching for your other hand. Try to keep yourself tall. Two more breaths. And back to center. Releasing the bind. Good. And then we'll bring the left leg in. So the trick here is to try to bend it as much as you're comfortable, but again, don't do anything that causes pain or discomfort. Am I back a little far? Try that. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes back, right hand inside the knee. If you can. If you can't, you can just kind of hook it. And just twist like this. Otherwise, if you care to give it a shot, you'll reach back and around, stretching those shoulders. Two more breaths. You can tell I don't do this pose very often. Woo! Mama. And find any pose that feels good to you after that. Inhale, back to center, getting ready for the next posture. First, I'm going to catch up with comments, and then we'll see what else. Hip Hope, he's watching for tips. Stupid. Why would you say that? How come I can't see the comments? Hey, Universal Truth. I don't think it's morning here. Is it morning where you are? Where are you in the world? It's 1:24 p.m. here. Oh, thank you, Selena. It's my pleasure. And big thank you to One Yoda who made this all possible. She got me this book so I can teach you this. And I just love it. Hey, Nick. Speaks French? What a shame. Okay, no. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. Hey, Vino. How's it going? All right, so we'll switch to the third posture. There's only two left. Oh, thank you, Selena. You're seeking lumbar stretches. Well, that's perfect because we're doing that, aren't we? Hey again. Switching you over. Yeah, I'm going to get my scopes done early today, aren't I? All right. So here's the version 1 of the pose we were just doing, Marichasana 1. Marichasana 1 turns the body in the opposite direction of Marichasana 3. I know, Nick, right? Oh, good, Selena. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came here. I'm glad EJ shared this out. This means that muscles with a turning capacity can be activated to deepen and refine the pose. These include the rotator cuff, the rotators of the hip, and the inner and outer hamstrings. The pectoralis major, thank you, Claudia, of the chest and subscapularis muscle under the shoulder blade turn the shoulders inward and stretch the infraspinatus and teres minor. The triceps muscles work to straighten the elbows, thus deepening the torso, flexing forward. The deep external rotators of the bent leg hip turn the thigh bone outward, while the gluteus medius and tensor fascia lata press the knee into the arm. Thank you, Pink Hearts, I see you. The inner hamstrings of the bent leg rotate the tibia inward. The net effect of this action turns the hip outward in a direction opposite to the torso. I'm just remembering that I hit 8 million hearts and I forgot to do a scope about it, so maybe we'll do that for the next one. The psoas, pectineus, rectus femoris, and sartorius of the straight leg flex the hip. On the straight leg, the quadriceps contract to straighten the knee. The peroneus longus and brevis muscles turn the ankle of the straight leg slightly outward. Yes, Universal, exactly. I love your yin-yang picture, by the way. It's got all the flowers and everything. Party every day. Yes. I didn't party yesterday. I had no alcohol yesterday. I was good on Saturday night. That's probably why I have all this energy today. The obliques are activated to increase the turn. The quadratus lumborum and erector spinae arch the back slightly. Okay, so let's give it a shot. And just like with the last one, it's okay even if you don't, if you're not able to get the arm wrapped around the other one. I always forget that it kind of like skips when I say that. So don't worry if you can't get your arm around for the bind on this. Just like the last one, we're gonna learn together. Let's try it. My feeties? Are those my feet? Yeah, okay. Are those my feet? I'm showing feet. Oh, I have problems. Okay, bending the right knee. Lift yourself up nice and tall. Now for this one, you're bringing the right arm inside the right leg. First, actually, let's do it this way. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, reach forward for the left leg. Keep your left knee hugging in towards you, and then maybe you can wrap around with the right arm, wrapping back with the left. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, take 5 breaths here. And inhale, back center, unwinding. Exhale, legs straight. Inhale, tall. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, inside the left leg, reach for that right leg. Try to keep your left knee hugging towards your arm as much as you can, so squeeze your left knee towards your left shoulder. And then see if you can maybe wrap around with the left arm and then the right. We'll inhale, look up and lengthen. And exhale to fold, release the head completely. If this is a big stretch for you, you can do what I was doing on the last side and gently inhale the chin up slightly. And exhale to release it again. One more breath. And inhale, back center. Exhale. Find a comfortable seated position. We'll inhale the head nice and tall. Exhale, lift the chin up. Come to your comfortable range of motion. Don't do anything that causes pain or discomfort. And inhale, back center. Exhale, chin towards the chest. And inhale, back center. Good. Excelente. We only have one more pose after this, I think, or was that the last one? No, there's one more. Oh yeah, Matsyendrasana. Lord of the Fishes pose. I call this Lady of the Fishes because most of my clients are women. How someone came up with all of these poses. Yeah, well, prior to the internet, there was, we did a lot of stuff. Hey, Johnny, thank you for the super hearts. I haven't seen you in a little while. Me and Flash have been talking about you because you got us thinking about this whole 24-hour scope marathon, for financial incentives. We've been talking maybe 12 hours. My idea was maybe we do an hour and a half each. We go back and forth. That way each of us are doing 6 hours for a 12-hour scope marathon with me and the Flash. That way he can change characters between and stuff. Hey Mike, thanks for the super hearts. I appreciate that. We just hit 1 million super hearts yesterday, in huge part to One Yoda down here. Sarah, she's amazing. She's our top sponsor. I'd say that she's the majority shareholder of my fake made-up corporation. But Fem Yoga is a real business, but I own it. But really, she has all the power here. She's our queen. That would be cool. I think that would be cool too. How can I get blocked? I don't know, Johnny. The 12-hour scope? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys like it. Now we just have to figure out how to pay for it. Because Johnny said he was going to give Flash 2 million super hearts for doing a 12 or 24-hour scope marathon, and I don't think he was serious about that because that's a lot of money. How many super hearts supposed to reach? As many as I can get. I would love to give Flash a run for his money and pass him. He's at 2.5 million though. I made your day, Johnny. You made our day. You got us thinking all sorts of brainstorming business ideas. It was great fun. Okay, this is Matsyendrasana. This is not Ardha Matsyendrasana. Ardha means half. And if it was half Matsyendrasana, then this leg here would be straight out in front. Hey, Mary, how are you? Sorry, it's so loud. Forgot the phone's right next to my face. Okay, so this is actually just Matsyendrasana, the full Lord of the Fishes pose, and I call it, like I said, Lady of the Fishes. All right, This twisting pose, reminiscent of the salmon twisting as it climbs upstream, uses the energy generated by binding the forward arm to the foot and other arm behind the back to the thigh. We illustrate it here in its intermediate variation using a belt to reel the back arm into the leg. So they're actually using a strap here that they're holding onto. I'm going to show you how I do it. It's going to blow your mind, but I think my body is just kind of weird. I'm like hyper flexible in some ways, so I'll show you how I do it. Okay, Yoda, thank you so much for being here. You are extremely